holiday. Today I'm office day. I've already just been on the computer for a few hours. So it's 9 o'clock and I'll normally go for a walk, but I've got a little bit of food shopping to catch up on and pick up some other things from the shop. So I'm just going to do a bit of an errand run and a food shopping run. So and then I'll get back and then hook back into computer work. Still probably just doing some general work, admin, and then still got a few quotes to get onto, so I'll get onto that. I don't have too many other jobs booked in at the moment, so it's giving me some time to punch out some of these quotes that I've got sitting there ready to go. But yeah, also thought I'd just talk about yesterday how I stuffed up that deck, and I've just been thinking about it, like because if you didn't see yesterday's video, I used a ratchet drill to put down a coachie, and it went way too hard and it broke one of the decking boards. Now I thought about it for a bit. What could I do? Maybe I could shove some of those decking spaces in there and I could actually push it up, and that might actually, you might not see it, but you might just see the crack. And I was like, nah, it's just no good. Like, because I just find the biggest thing that in our industry, we may only have 10 clients a year, and if you're going to do, if I end up doing stuff like that where you just think, I might get away with that, or I'll just kind of try and hide it or not say anything about it, then I just believe it's just going to bite you on the ass. You could do such an amazing job for the client, do all this hard work, do this good work, and then you just decide to leave one little thing because it's going to cost you money to go buy more material, the labour to fix it and all that stuff. But in the long run, when they go down to their kids under 8 footy game, and then they're talking to their mates, and the client's talking about, how's the reno going, and then said, oh yeah, it was all good except for there was this one thing that I wasn't that happy about, and I feel like it just takes that one thing. So you got to think that return on investment, that 2 hours of fixing it plus the cost of the material to fix it, the return on investment could be 3 other jobs lined up, which could be anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 jobs. So in the bigger picture, you just gotta, sucks at the time, but it is what it is, and I just think in the long run it will always benefit you. But yeah, just coming back from looking at another job. It's just a little job for a client. I actually did my very first ever cashy working for myself, so that would have been 09, 10, 2011 I would have done that. I just had a deck that I ripped out, an old one that was all done, an old Merbau one, and installed a new one, new joists and stuff too. So I remember doing that. I was so nervous, and I reckon I would have been 19 or 20, just winging it, really. Not winging it, you still know what's going on, but you still like working for yourself for the first time, not having anyone to ask questions and stuff like that. And it turned out really, really well for where I was at. I remember cutting the power as well by accident, which was a bit scary, and I didn't know what to do again, stressing out, but one of my mates came and helped me out, put a J-box on. So they just got a little job there. I'll get into that in between at some point for them. But yeah, probably a short video today. It's just before I went to that job, still been on the computer getting sorting out some stuff, some quotes and stuff. But I might actually, because I might have a little bit more time in this editing, I might practice the YouTube word swoosh. So I'm going to see if I can chuck out a little word going up above my head and whooshing around with a bit of a sound effect. See if I can bring that into my editing game, pick up my YouTube game a bit. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow I've actually got the same thing again tomorrow, so it's kind of good. I've got all these quotes to do, but I have 2 jobs at the moment. One, I'm waiting for an engineer to get back to me to move forward with it, and one I'm just waiting on some material. So I do have 2 jobs on the go, I guess you could say, but they're just waiting on others and stuff like that. So it gives me a bit of time in between to get on top of some of these other jobs. So but yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow.